If you are moving or in the process of moving, it is really important to pack items with the correct material and the correct size boxes. And here today from Two Men in a Truck with tips on how to make your move go smoothly are Travis and Jaclyn. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so can you tell me a little bit about Two Men in a Truck before I see you're going to teach us how to pack, but we'll get to that in a sec. Tell me about the company.
Well, Two Men in a Truck is a local moving company. We're a franchise here in town in Champaign. We're also in Springfield, so I know you guys hit that area. And we've been here since 2008, but we are part of a bigger franchised organization called Two Men in a Truck, that umbrella of all those moving companies. There's about 400 different locations throughout the United States. There's probably about 3,500 trucks running each day, throughout the United States of Two Men in a Truck trucks. So yeah, we're around everywhere, right?
Yes, and I know that you help with packing, but also unpacking and moving and unloading pods and things like that. But there's something that sets you apart, right? It's that you have movers on staff. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So we don't hire any day labor. All of our movers are full-time employees. They work for us. They've been trained by us. And so, when you get a move from Two Men in a Truck, you get a professionally trained mover that really has something invested in the company too, because they know tomorrow they're going to be there again. So, yeah. I
really like that. And you also do something that my dad used to implement with my sister and I called the grandma rule. So what is that?
The grandma rule is that we will treat everyone the way that you would want your grandma treated.
And that was always the rule in our house, is treat your sister like you would treat grandma. So Jaclyn, I know you are here to teach us how to pack. So I see we have some dishes as an example. And what kind of paper is this? Is this special paper?
It's parchment packing paper. It's different from the rest. We use this because, using any other paper like newspaper or anything, it sticks everything, like the writing all to your furniture, to your cups and things. And on top of that, using like bubble things like that makes it harder, because if you got electronics, you wrap that around, it creates static, and then you don't want to use that because it destroy your equipment.
See, I never knew that. Don't bubble wrap electronics. See, this is why we're here. All right, so how would I wrap a plate or a cup safely?
So I start off with the cup. What I like to do, I grab the first stack, crumble it inside.
Okay.
This is just kind of solidify the inside, make sure it absorbs the shock.
Okay.
Once I get it all the way in, the remainder, I start that off wrapping like that.
Okay.
Bring it around the top, and I bring another one. And basically just treat it like a Christmas present.
Okay.
Where I go around like that, just coat the edges, come in like that.
That's great. So you don't want to be stingy with the paper. You want to make sure that you have it on the inside, the outside, and all the corners are wrapped.
Yes, ma'am.
And then there's all different boxes here. I know we're going to use the little one, but would you normally put it in one of the other ones, or how would you normally pack and why?
Yeah, typically we use, if it's like any dishes, glass, anything like that, I like to use our dish pack because it holds more, it's more sturdier.
Is that this bottom one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dish pack, got it.
We got a customer don't have too many dishes, then we'll settle for this. And then we like to stuff the bottom with a couple extra pieces of paper.
Oh.
Just to cushion it up.
Okay.
So we just come a little bit. And bring it in.
And if you notice, he's not wadding the paper up real tight. You want that air, because you still want that cushion for these shifts in the truck.
Right. So in case stuff moves around a little bit, it'll absorb some of that shock.
Right.
And then when you're done moving, is there a way to recycle all of the paper in the boxes and things like that? If you're unloading a truck for someone, will you take any of that back? How does that work?
Yeah, if you want us to bring that back and get rid of that, we'll work that out with you and make sure that we can do as much landfill diversion as possible. So
perfect.
Yeah.
That's something else that I really like about Two Men in a Truck, is that landfill diversion, because I feel like that's really important, because there is so much waste when you're wrapping things. All right, so I'll try a dish, and you tell me if I'm doing it right. So can I wrap more than one in a piece of paper together? I have to use one per dish.
Me personally, I use one per dish.
One per dish.
You may have a customer to pick it up, and then maybe two in there, it could drop and fall.
Okay.
You don't want to have any damages like that. So having one individually wrapped would let the customer know we got each one set for them.
Gotcha. And so is there a secret to this, or should I just sort of do what you did and leave some air and crumple it all around?
So with the paper and the plate, you can actually seal it as tight as you want. I usually do that, and then if there's any exposed, I use another paper just to make it sealed off and tight.
Gotcha. Okay. So I don't really see any exposure. So is that one pretty okay to go in the box?
Then I just grab it.
All right. We'll bring back down the box.
So this is a little tricky.
Okay.
You store your plates flat
Right.
in your cabinets, but you don't put them in a box to move flat.
Okay.
So we have.
So put it sideways?
Yep. If you ever see like the glass trucks and the trucks with the mirrors running down the road and they're always standing upright, the reason is the integrity of that glass is compromised when it's flat.
Okay, see, this is why we do this. Thank you both so much for all of this information and for giving us some tips about how to pack correctly. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And if you want more information about Two Men in a Truck, you can visit us on the web after the show at ciLiving.tv, and we would be happy to connect you.